Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. We've bought 4 49er hats probably in the last month to 2 months, and we still keep going with Old Reliable that I've probably had for at least 13 years since I picked it up in Mexico. But here we go. 49ers 1-1. We have shaken off the loss from yesterday. We played a horrible game, honestly, against the Vikings. It wasn't fun. Vikings really dominated us, honestly, offensively and defensively throughout that game. The Niners were able to do things on offense, but just not positively like when they needed to. They got a playoff here, they got a playoff there. They will run the ball with Mason, but man, when it rains, it pours. And as of right now, the Niners are already injury bit, and there's a lot of teams out there in the NFL that have an injury here, an injury there to a star player, and they're just waiting to get healthy so they can really get that season going. But Deebo Samuel, more than likely going to miss a few games. Probably sounds like 4 games with his hamstring. Last year, we went through a time when we had injuries. We didn't have McCaffrey. We didn't have Deebo Samuel. We lost 3 games in a row. The team, Brandon Ayuk is an awesome receiver. I'm glad that he's back on the team. Deebo Samuel is a special guy. I don't love it when they run him out of the backfield like he's a running back. He's a special player that when he gets the ball in his hands, special things happen. He's a guy, honestly, when the defensive's trying to think how they're going to play the Niners in the upcoming week, Deebo Samuel is a name they're right on the board. Like, we cannot let this guy beat us. We are a different team without Deebo. First week, it really looked like the offensive line was 100%. It didn't really look like they were that way. Maybe the Vikings were just really fucking good. I mean, maybe that's just the way that it is. But we're going to be going up against the Rams. The Rams looked like they were going to be a really good team this year. Jimmy Garoppolo, Jimmy G, 49er fame. He is off his suspension for PEDs. I think he was PEDs, wasn't it? Or just some sort of something. He's going to be back. I think most Rams fans are going to be hoping that he isn't going to be able to be in that game. But as a 49er fan, I'm going to be rooting for Jimmy G the rest of his career. No matter where he goes, no matter if he goes into like broadcasting once it's all said and done, because people say that he's a pretty boy quarterback. I'm always going to root for that guy. And when he signed with the Rams, I really said, hey, at least he's going somewhere that he has a chance to play. Even though it's not a place that he's going to get a chance to start, that there's going to be an injury there. But they're hurt. I believe they've got 7 guys on IR already, week 2. But Cooper Kupp down, Puka Nacua. I still have not got used to that name, and that guy was killing it last year. He has not been able to show what he has in his sophomore. But my buddy Troy, who I've talked about 1,000 times about the Rams, has said that they have a rookie receiver who could carry the load if they put the trust in him, and he's the guy that we should be watching. They're not going to shut it down. They're not going to quit. These two coaches, they love to go up against each other. Shanahan, I think we beat the Rams more. Have we beat them a lot. I don't think we lost to them last year. I think we got a good little streak going against them. It's hard to really remember. But did we lose to them at the end of the season last year? I don't think we lost to the Rams. I think we beat the Rams probably 8 times in a row. A long time, a long streak of beating the Rams, no matter what's going on with them. They've been a good team. They've been a bad team. They look like they're back on the come up again. But, Shanahan's got to figure it out. Purdy's going to have a really good game. He's going to have to be able to hit Ayuk. I really believe in Jennings. Even when it's not third down, I think that he's a really good quarterback option for Purdy to hit out there. And they love talking about his his Super Bowl appearance where he threw the touchdown pass. I believe he caught another one. And he had the game that Ayuk talked about in the offseason that he wished he would have had. He was the number one option all season, and then all of a sudden came the Super Bowl, and they just didn't target him at all. So I'm not saying that this is going to be a walk in the park with the injuries that we have. We got to go out there and we got to play 49er football. We got to be smart. We got to have our game plan, and we got to basically just play it out. And I believe in them. We've done it 1,000 times. 1-1 is not a horrible way. I mean, hell, we could be 0-2. The Ravens are 0-2. Who would have thought that would have happened? They were a team last year. A lot of people picked up in the Super Bowl. They were a team that, honestly, when they picked up Derrick Henry, they thought were going to be better. And they've just played two teams that were better than them. That I think that even if the playoffs started tomorrow, that they would be happy going up against that's a damn good team. Niners are a damn good team. There's people still saying that there's a good chance they're the best team in the NFC. Watching the Eagles right now on Monday Night Football, they look a little scary. That looks like a game. So we'll see. I'm torn up about losing Debo. That sucks for the offense. Shanahan will find a way. I mean, if he's got a guy to line up, he's got a guy that he knows from practice, and they'll figure something out. It's Brandon Ayuk time. Let's basically have him go out there and perform and live up to that contract so we can have the announcers basically shut up about the holdout, but basically about him not playing through training camp or the preseason. They still haven't let up on him about dropping that pass in the end zone in game 1, and we won that game. So let's just go out there. Let's get a 100-yard plus game. Let's get a touchdown, and let's just put it behind us. It's 49er football. I mean, he signed to be with the Niners for the upcoming seasons. We shouldn't be talking shit about him. Let's just put it behind us. Let's just go. Let's win this game. We'll be 2-1. And then next week, I said at the end of my game against the Vikings that I thought we'd play the Patriots on Sunday, but we play the Patriots the next Sunday. So let's put together 2 games. Let's beat the Rams, let's beat the Patriots, and let's go. Let's go right there. That's our track to being 3-1 and putting this behind us. We got to catch them Seahawks. I hate saying that, little Alex, but we'll catch you.